I was declared dead by my doctor. My wife married my best friend, and now I want my son back at least. I sat in that courtroom, my fists clenched under the table, my heart hammering against my ribs. The air felt thick, heavy with the weight of the decision that would change my life forever. The judge leaned forward, looking between us, Mark Dawson, the man who had raised my son, and me, the man who had lost him. I understand this is an emotionally charged case, the judge said, his voice steady. At its core, the question isn't just about biology, but about the child's best interests. Mark's lawyer stood, smug and confident. Your Honor, we would like to call a witness, Dr. Evelyn Harper, a child psychologist who has evaluated Paul's emotional state. A woman in her 50s took the stand. She adjusted her microphone, her voice calm, measured, professional. I evaluated Paul Dawson over 3 sessions, she began. Based on my observations, he is a well-adjusted child who views Mark Dawson as his father. Introducing a biological parent he has no memory of could cause emotional distress. I gritted my teeth. Emotional distress? Reynolds, my lawyer, leaned in. We expected this, he murmured. Wait for it. He stood. Dr. Harper, in your professional opinion, would Paul benefit from knowing the truth about his biological father? She hesitated. That depends on how the transition is handled. A sudden disruption could be harmful, but if introduced gradually and with care, it's possible Paul could develop a bond. Possible. Not a clear victory, but not a loss either. Mark's lawyer wasn't done. And what is your recommendation? Dr. Harper sighed. For the sake of the child's stability, I would advise against immediate reunification. Mark sat back, satisfied. His fingers tightened around Hannah's hand. I wasn't satisfied. Not even close. Then came the moment that shifted everything. The judge turned to Hannah. Mrs. Dawson, do you support the petition to terminate Mr. Carter's rights? The question hung in the air. Hannah's hands trembled. Mark gave her hand a reassuring squeeze. A silent message. I held my breath. Then, in a voice so unsteady it barely reached me, she said, I don't know. Mark's head snapped toward her. Hannah. She cut him off. I thought I did. I thought keeping things the same was best. But now I'm not sure anymore. Something inside me cracked open. Hannah's eyes met mine, and I saw something I hadn't seen before. Doubt. She took a shaky breath. Paul should know where he comes from. I can't pretend that part of his life doesn't exist. Mark's expression darkened. His grip on her hand loosened. Reynolds leaned over and whispered, This is good. This is very good. I exhaled slowly. For the first time since this battle began, I finally had a chance.